across the land. My name is Tim Killian, and it is my honor and pleasure to be bringing you tonight's play-by-play action. My partner and color commentator is Ralph Diaz. Welcome to CDP TV in Cooperstown Dreams Park's Little Major Stadium. Tonight's Tournament 9, 12 and under championship game features the visitors, the 4th-seeded Canes, Florida Scout, coached by Andrew Green, versus the home team, the 3rd-seeded South Charlotte Revolution, coached by Greg Olson. To brief you on how these two teams have advanced to the title tilt, here's Ralph.
Well, thank you, Tim, and welcome viewers. So the number 4 Canes, Florida Scout, they bested the number 36 D-back Elite by a score of 6-2, then soundly defeated the number 20 O-Dogs by a score of 14-1. They had their way with the number 21 Cato Hawaii Halani by a score of 13-1, and then they just got by and nipped the number 9 Hawks Gold by a score of 5-3. On the other side, the number 3 South Charlotte Revolution, they blew out the number 35 North Redhawks by a score of 15-1. Then they hammered the number 19 Yorktown Huskers 19-1. Then they bested the number 6 Mokina Blaze 14-1, and then defeated the number 2 Tampa Hawks in a hard-fought battle by a score of 15-13.
Wow, thanks, Ralph. And now the starting lineups for the 4th-seeded visiting Canes, Florida Scout. They're from Tampa. Third baseman Trey Hulaska leads off. At short is Lucas Diaz. Batting third, Jaden Romano. He's the catcher. Roman Mirabella is the center fielder. Brielle Bitts is the second baseman, and she wears number 4. Alex Putt is the pitcher. Batting seventh is Aiden Yulee in right field. Bronson Brown is in left field, wearing number 6. Batting ninth is the first baseman, Wells Brandon. Extra hitter, Liam Coulee. Defensively for the 3rd-seeded South Charlotte Revolution. Around the infield, first to third, Max Katra, Nate Christian, Carlson Coleman, Tanner Badowski. The left field is TJ Olson. In center is Nick Carroll, and in right is Jack Loomis. The catcher is Luke Jensen. And on the mound is Carter Stevenson, a tall right-hander wearing number 5.
Tim, I'd like to recognize our umpiring crew this evening. Calling balls and strikes tonight is Mr. Andrew Joyner from Nutley, New Jersey. At first base, Mr. Eric Harvey from Buffalo, New York. At second base, Ms. Stephanie Rojas from Anaheim, California. And third base is Mr. Trevor Porter, all the way from Pickering, Ontario, Canada.
Wow, 4 umpires representing 2 nations.
Tim, another big crowd here tonight.
You're not kidding.
Beautiful night, 73 degrees and a slight breeze tonight, unlike the last couple weeks.
That's right. Trey Hulaska, the third baseman, fouls one straight back, and the count is 1-1. I'd like to give a shout out to my friend and coworker, Maurice Van Cowenberg. She told me today that the Perseid meteor shower will be available for viewing anywhere from tonight through August 23rd, peaking August 12th and 13th. That's the Perseid meteor shower. How about that?
Yeah, that's...
And there's a meteor shower right up the middle. Line drive to start Tournament 9 championship game. Trey Hulaska with a bullet up the middle.
Boy, he rifled that, you're right.
Here's Hulaska's neighbor on the defensive side, the shortstop, Lucas Diaz. Carter Stevenson on the mound. Tall right-hander from the stretch. That gets away. Hulaska into second, standing. Stevenson looks in. He's ready. There's a bounding ball. One hop to third. Over to first. Alaska taking off after the throw was made. And we have a 5-3 put out.
Good read right there by the runner. He waited till he released the ball and then he took off to advance to third.
Yeah, very heady. Heads up. Jaden Romano is the batter. And there's a liner just evading the third baseman. Badowski. And Canes, Florida Scout, is on the board first. Jaden Romano with a ringing single to left.
Looks like we have a courtesy runner for the catcher there, number 9. Kendry. Yep, go ahead.
Kendry Huerta running for the catcher. And here's the center fielder, Roman Mirabella. And there's souvenir number 1.
These Canes are coming out swinging, Tim.
Yes, they are. Runner goes. How about that? The pinch runner. No moss growing on that stone. Huerta easily into second. Championship game, tournament 9, just underway, folks. We hope you enjoy it. There's a bounding two-hopper to shortstop. And the throw is made. That was Coleman to Katra, retiring Mirabella. And Huerta over to third on the play. Here is the second baseman, Brielle Bitts. She bats from the right side.
This young lady has got some pop in her bat. I saw her hit a monster home run earlier this week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't just go over the wall?
No. Yes, this.
And there's a one-hopper to the right fielder. And you don't see a 9-3 put out too often.
No.
Brielle belted that one.
Hit it too hard.
That's right. The Canes Florida Scout comes up with 1 run on 2 hits. And after a half inning, they lead 1-0. How to bring a new team to Cooperstown Dreams Park. Playing in the prestigious American Youth Baseball Hall of Fame Invitational Tournament is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for your baseball community. To become a part of the Dreams Park legacy, visit our website, print off a new 2025 or a 2026 registration, and follow the instructions on the form. Mail it to 330 South Main Street, Salisbury, North Carolina, 28144. Call 704-630-0050 or email info@cooperstowndreamspark.com for more information. Now the starting lineups for the third-seeded South Charlotte Revolution. The third baseman is Tanner Badowski. At short is Carson Coleman. At first base is number 13, Max Kotra. Cleaning up, Nick Carroll is in center. In right is Jack Loomis. Nate Christian bats 6th, wears number 7. Luke Jansen is the catcher. Carter Stevenson pitches and bats 8th. TJ Olson is the left fielder, batting 9th. Batting 10th is Wes Winters, extra hitter. Batting 11th, Carson Booker. Batting 12th, Henry Wiley. And defending for the visiting 4-seeded Canes Florida Scout, Wells Brandon, Brielle Bitts, Lucas Diaz, and Trey Halaska in the infield. And the outfield, left to right, Bronson Brown, Roman Mirabella, Aiden Yulee. And the battery consists of Jaden Romano and the pitcher, number 2, Alex Putt. Here is Tanner Badowski. Putt, left-hander. Throws a breaking ball in there for a called strike. That pitch is off the glove of Romano, right to the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch. Putt took something off. Had Badowski off balance. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Beautiful changeup there.
And there's the fastball. It's all about contrast. Swinging, strike 3. And the ball is whipped around the infield. The shortstop, Carson Coleman. He wears number 2. And he plays shortstop for the South Charlotte Revolution. Another breaking ball. Coleman off stride. The South Charlotte Revolution are coached by NFL legend Greg Olson from Patterson, New Jersey. Played for the University of Miami. And then played 14 years in the NFL, where he racked up 742 catches for 8,683 yards and 60 scores. Now broadcasting for Fox. There's a bounding ball to second. Gloves on the glove side. Beautiful pirouette. That was Lucas Diaz from short center field. Web jam early, right, Ralph?
Absolutely. Beautiful play. A lot of range and threw a strike to first base there after pirouette, and like you said.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely.
2 up, 2 down for the South Charlotte Revolution. Here is Max Catra. There's number 13, swings from the left side, wearing a sky blue batting helmet. Alex Putt to Max Catra. There's a bounding ball to the first baseman. And that's Wells Brandon taking it by himself. And the score after 1 is 1-0. Canes Florida Scout over the South Charlotte Revolution. Cooperstown Dreams Park does much more than host baseball tournaments. The mission of Cooperstown Dreams Park is to provide a life-enriching experience for young boys and girls who love the game of baseball. Celebrating over 25 years as America's premier baseball summer camp, games are played without time limits on real grass fields. Dreams Park offers an all-inclusive baseball summer camp experience and world-class facility for teams, families, and friends. Experience the difference at Cooperstown Dreams Park. And wow, do we have a beautiful night. Temperature dropping a little bit. We've been up there 88, 90 degrees.
Absolutely, 73 currently, and beautiful night for baseball. And like I said earlier, a packed house again. They're doing the wave out there now. It's always nice when the fans get into it.
Yes, it is. The fans are everything. Here is Alex Putt, the pitcher. He throws and bats left. First pitch from Stevenson, inside, taken for a ball. There's a fastball on the inside corner. The count evens at 1. Swinging strike 2. There's a curve. Wow, short break.
Absolutely beautiful pitch.
Keep him guessing, right, Ralph?
Yes, kept him off balance and changed the speed right there, and boom.
Here's the batter, Aiden Yulee. That ball's over his head for a ball. Aiden had an assist from right field to end the first inning. Stevenson from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul. Right to his coach at third base, Georgie Bitts. 1-1 pitch.
Oh,
fastball.
Inside, caught him, hit him.
The fastball too. He took that as if it didn't hurt at all.
Yeah.
Here is Bronson Brown.
These young men and women are resilient for sure.
Yeah. That looked like a plain hurt. Here's the left fielder, Bronson Brown. There's a fast strike from the right-hander, Carter Stevenson. Aiden Yulee leads off first. There's a deep drive to right.
See ya.
Wow, that's right to the back row in the grandstand. Oppo. The hit by pitch immediately comes to.
Yep. Oppo Taco there.
Wow. The hit by pitch proves costly.
2-run blast, yep.
And there was no doubt about that one. Canes, Florida Scout, with their third hit and their first long ball. They now lead 3-0. 1 out here in the top of the second. Wow, that was tagged. Here's number 5, Wells Brandon, first baseman. One ball. Fastball, Carter Stevenson overthrew it. It's 2-0. Crowd still buzzing. Look at the people out on the grass now, Ralph.
Oh yeah, yep. That's all it takes is one home run and they get excited and start gathering to try to get a souvenir. A lot of times they'll throw the home run ball back in because we give them to the players.
That's such a nice gesture. That's a 4-pitch walk for Brandon.
There goes Coach Olson out there to calm down his young right-hander.
Yep. The batter is Liam Martin Coulee. Coach Olson with the entire infield around him. Stay calm. It's only 3. It's early. Extra hitter Liam Martin Coulee. Wells Brandon at first. 1 out, 2 in. Bounding ball at third. Backhanded attempt, booted. Everybody's safe. We've had a hit by pitch, a walk, and a E5 all here in the second. And Canes Florida Scout has 2 in and threatening for more.
Young man at third base having a tough time. That's why they call it the hot corner.
That's right. Ball gets on one pretty quickly.
Yep,
The batter, the leadoff man, Trey Hulaska, who rifled a shot up the middle. 1 inning to go to start the game. Hulaska waves the bat. Stevenson is ready. There's a curveball bounded up the middle. Shortstop grabs, and that's the pitcher's best friend. A double play. Carter Coleman grabbed it, stepped on the bag, and gunned Hulaska out at first. And the score at the end of an inning and a half. Canes Florida Scout now with a 3-0 lead over the third-seeded South Charlotte Revolution.
Well, we encourage all our viewers to follow us on our social media wall and click on Dream Spark Baseball, hit the post and share button, and tell us of all your memories and experience that you had this week. We can't wait to hear from you, whether it's via TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or X, formerly known as Twitter. Also, as a family baseball park featuring fun and excitement, friends and family spend their vacation watching teams from around the country play baseball in beautiful Cooperstown, New York. To help organize your stay at Cooperstown Dreams Park, visit our website for the tournament itinerary, our baseball pin trading schedule, family guide, and information about Dreams Park and the beautiful surrounding area.
Well done, Ralph. We will rock you in the background.
Yeah. And so far, visitors leading 3-0 here. And we have the meat of the order coming up for the Revolution.
Yes, center fielder Nick Carroll. High hopping ball down the third baseline, foul. Alex Putt on the mound, the left-hander. There's a deep drive to right center.
That's got a shot, and
Yes,
sure
it
does.
There's one. One back for the cleanup man. First hit of the game for Charlotte. And Little Major Stadium cannot hold it. The score is now 3-1 in favor of Canes Florida Scout. Two opposite field homers in this young ball game. That ball was thrown back in.
That was, yes. Coach threw it up to his father up in the stands.
Jack Loomis.
Nice keepsake.
Oh, yeah.
Get that ball engraved.
Save it for all time. There's a bunt attempt by Loomis. Strike one is the count. There's a nice play by the third baseman. That was Hulaska rifling the ball over to Wells Brandon. One down here in the bottom of the second, and Nate Christian is the batter. Nate backs from the left side. Where's number 7? Pitch just inside. A ball and no strikes. Down low, 2-0. Putt's 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Off speed, 2-2. Swinging strike. Putt steps off, regroups, takes a breath. There's a foul ball off to the left side. Count holds, 2-2. A run is in, and 1 is out. There's a bounding ball hit off the fists. And that's an easy play for Wells Brandon. Luke Jansen will bat. He's the catcher.
Tim, also his father, J.J. Jansen, is a coach who is the long snapper currently for the Carolina Panthers.
Wow. Still active?
Still active, yes, sir.
Wow. Very impressive.
9 years on the roster there.
Wow.
Notre Dame graduate.
Must have been there at the same time as Olsen.
He did. They played a few years together.
Quickly 2 strikes on Jansen. Just outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Putt's pitch. Gets away. Check swing called for. And it's been ruled that it was a check swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's a curve. That's the second strikeout for Alex Putt. And we've played 2 innings. And the score is Canes Florida Scout 3 and the South Charlotte Revolution 1.
Well, Tim, I'd like to tell our viewers about baseball pin trading. The youth tournament baseball pin trading phenomenon started right here at Cooperstown Dreams Park in 1996 as part of our mission to provide players and fans with a cultural exchange and a life-enriching experience. Teams and family members bring unique customized pins that represent their teams and communities. Each year, each tournament season, over 1 million baseball pins are traded right here at Cooperstown Dreams Park, making us the largest baseball pin trading venue in the country. Participate in one of Dreams Park baseball pin trading events and visit the Dream Park Baseball Pin Shop for a full line of special baseball trading pins to purchase throughout your tournament stay. And if you're lucky, you can score the coveted Commander Pete, which is traded on the first day, and you have to be the first one to go and trade with one of our baseball ops persons, and only one is given per player per team. So this week 104 teams, so there's 104 Commander Petes. And I must say some of the umpires have some of the best pins that have been here for years, so you can score some really nice pins, players.
The pin trading phenomenon. Here is the shortstop, Lucas Diaz, to lead it off in the third. Carter Stevenson was ready. Andrew Joyner was not. Now we're set to go. Wow, quick reflexes by Diaz. That ball was a close shave, as they say. There's a breaking pitch, and the count is quickly 2-0. On the Canes, Florida Scout, shortstop. Fastball rifled, well fouled down the left field line, heading towards the retail center.
That almost got Al, our cameraman, up there. He had to do some evasive moves there, but good reaction, Al.
Thank goodness. Breaking balls in there for a called strike 2. Sharp break on that pitch from Stevenson. A swinging strike. And they're not going to get Diaz. That goes as a strikeout. And first base on a pass ball. Bottom line is a leadoff man on for the second inning out of 3 for the Canes Florida Scout. Here's Jaden Romano, who hit a sharp drive seemingly through the third baseman. 2 innings to go. Runner goes. There's the throw to second. Not in time. Diaz flashing some significant speed.
Pretty good wheels there.
And immediately runner in scoring position for the 4th seeded Canes Florida Scout. And there's strike 3, a swinging strike, and Romano is the second strikeout of the inning. Yet, by the miracles of baseball, we only have 1 out. Two strikeouts and 1 out. Here is Roman Mirabella. Swinging from the left side, wearing number 3. Quite a buzz in the crowd. Pitcher Carlos Stevenson calls time. Asks his catcher Jansen, come on out so we make sure we're on the same page.
As an umpire, we always appreciate that.
Yes. Pitch gets by the catcher Jansen. And it's Diaz using those quick feet to put himself over a third. Speed kills, right, Ralph?
Yes, it does.
2-1 pitch. That's in the dirt. Here comes Jansen.
That's a dead ball, so he's going to score by virtue of dead ball.
Got it.
Ball bounced up and hit the net.
So we just watched Diaz strike out, hustle down to first, there was no throw made. Then he steals second and advances to third and home.
On pass balls, yep.
The score is now 4-1. Small ball and long ball, a combo. And there's Mirabella taking a 3-1 pitch. And he trots down to first. Here is Brielle Bitts. She of the line drive to right field. That was one hopped, and she was thrown out at first. On the rare 9-3 play if you're scoring at home.
Very rare.
Mirabella is at first. 1 ball, no strike. 1 ball, no balls, 1 strike. Now it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 1 in. Ones all over the place. Her dad at third base, coaching lines. There's a pop-up right behind us, and it's 1-2. Mirabella leading off first base. And we have Luke Jansen out to the mound, imparting some valuable information to the pitcher, Carter Stevenson. Stevenson looks in for the sign. And looks in for the sign.
Look at the determination on this young woman's.
There's a called strike 3.
Yeah. Curveball.
Curveball got her, and that's the 3rd strikeout of the inning.
Kind of froze her right there.
Good pitch. Here's Alex Putt. Fastball is outside for a ball. Two are out. One is in. Mirabella leads off first. There's a ball cued down the third base line. Fouled. Picked up by Coach Bitts. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Curveball stays outside. 2-1. Fastball high and just outside. 3-1. Another packed house. And that's ball 4. Mirabella to second. Putt to first. We've had 5 batters here in the 3rd, and they've all either struck out or walked. And here is Aiden Yulee, struck by a fastball last inning. Almost struck again, but that ball inadvertently hit his bat. One strike on Aiden Yulee. Mirabella off second. Putt off first. Here's the pitch. And Yulee is hit for a second time. How about that for a box score for Yulee? The bases are loaded with Canes Florida Scout members. And Bronson Brown hit a long home run to right center in the second inning, accounting for 2 of the Tampa Canes Florida Scout.
Be careful here how you pitch him. This young man has some power, and with the bases loaded, could break this game wide open.
Mirabella, Putt, and Yulee on the base paths. Here's the pitch from Stevenson. There's a slow roller to short. Wow. Good hustle by Brown. But the play is made, and the Canes Florida Scout team leaves 3, but scored 1 on no hits. And the score at the end of 2.5 is the Canes Florida Scout from Tampa 4, South Charlotte Revolution from North Carolina 1.
So for all you shoppers out there, Cooperstown DreamSpark shopping cart is the official online shop. Visit the online shop to browse DreamSpark's wide selection of clothing, souvenirs, and much, much more available for all ages. Make sure to check out CDP's engraving shop for one-of-a-kind customized engraved bats and baseballs. They make great gifts for coaches and teams' moms. Visit the online store at www.cooperstowndreamspark.com and then click on the shop button.
Thank you, Ralph. Practice balls coming in. Left-hander Alex Putt remains on the hill. He's been staked to a 4-1 lead after 2.5. And his first opponent in the bottom of the third will be fellow pitcher Carter Stevenson. Putt shakes off a sign. Now he's ready. That ball popped just over our heads for a foul and a quick strike. Here's the pitch. That ball driven on the line. Wow, what a catch by Mirabella. Line drive. Mirabella in a couple of steps to his glove side. Was able to grab that frozen rope.
He barreled that one up for sure. And
here comes TJ Olson. He wears number 4. Takes a ball. There's a curve in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alex Putt is ready. Curveball artfully over the outside corner. Pulled by Andy Joyner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. South Charlotte Revolution looking for some base runners. That ball hit right back here. You probably heard it. Count holds at 1-2. One-two pitch. That's on the outside corner for a called strike 3. Strikeout number 3 for Alex Putt. Wes Winters is at bat. 2 down and nobody on base. Strike 1 on the outside corner. That one just missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Championship game, Tournament 9, summer of 2025. Terrific ball games all summer long. Nothing like a title game. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a pitch popped up to the right side. Foul. Is it playable? Potentially, but it dropped safely. The count holds at 2-2.
Yeah, the last 2 teams standing here out of 104 this week. And
it's amazing.
Absolutely is. And still playing at a high level, quality baseball.
Coach Georgie Bitts out to the mound. Coach Bitts imparted his message. The count will hold the 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 are out. Wind kicking up pretty good towards the left field line now. Strongest wind of the night.
Yeah, those flags are really blowing now.
That's strong enough to have an effect on a pop-up, that's for sure.
Oh, without a doubt.
We'll see if it comes into play. There's a bounding ball through the second base person. That was Wes Winters. And the Charlotte Revolution have some life. The batter is extra hitter Carson Booker. Swings and misses. Wes Winters is on first base. Alex Putt is on the mound. And the pitch. That's tagged into left field. Gets past the left fielder, who then recovers and throws to third. Pitcher backing up. And we have runners on first and second.
This is Revolution's really first threat.
Yes, it is. They have that solo homer, and that's all they had until now. Here's Henry Wiley. There's a ball fouled at the plate. Coach Olson imploring his batters, if it's in the strike zone, swing at it. Amazing things can happen.
Yep, put the ball in play and let your defense work.
Bottom of the lineup, doing it for the South Charlotte Revolution. The count is 1 strike to Wiley. Putt steps off. Winters at second. Booker at first. 2 out. Wiley with a good eye. 1 ball, 1 strike. He laid off an outside pitch. Putt steps off. Romano gives a sign and we're ready. Pickoff moves to first. Booker just getting back in by a fingernail.
It was close. Nice throw by the catcher, trying to back pick him.
Romano, yes. Coach Olson not happy about something down there on the third baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Off speed, outside, 2-2. Winters and Booker take their leads. Here's the pitch. That's low and the count is full. Runners will be going on the pitch.
There's an action pitch right here, 3-2 counts. Something's going to happen.
That's right. And here it comes. Putt is ready. A little squib. Putt's got it. Wheels. And there's a 1-3 put out. Very good athletic move by the pitcher, Putt. Saved a run at least on that play.
Yes, he did.
And the score at the end of 3 remains. The number 4 seeded Canes, Florida Scout from Tampa, 4. And the 3rd seeded South Charlotte Revolution from North Carolina, 1.
Well, viewers, I'd like to talk to you about our umpire program here at Cooperstown Dreams Park. Our umpire program here, you will experience games from all over the country and over 16,000 ball players and over 1,500 baseball communities. As a umpire's involvement with this game's most prized ambassadors, the players, coaches, and the team's family members, they preserve the game's most valuable lessons of hustle, sportsmanship, competition, and fairness. Email info@CooperstownDreamsPark.com for questions or call 704-630-0050. As our guest, the umpire will stay expense-free, and it includes housing, meals, laundry, uniforms, and much, much more. Great plans are in place for this season and next. Come join us.
Thank you very much, Ralph. Okay, folks, we're in the 4th now, rolling right along. Batter is Wells Brandon. Just made a nice play at first from the pitcher, Putt. Wells took a walk in the 2nd inning. And he looks at a pitch outside for ball 1. Stevenson's pitch. Popped up on the left side. Third baseman Hudson Betancourt giving it a chase. Called strike two. And a swinging strike three. Strikeout number 5 for Carter Stevenson. Here is Liam Martin. Curveball. Martin Coulee goes fishing, comes up empty. Stevenson steps off. Martin Coulee steps out. And the pitch. Fastball low, 1-1. One pitch wide, 2-1. That's ball 3, 3-1. That's playable and caught. That was the right fielder, Jack Loomis. Misjudged it for a second, but was able to recover and make a nice play. And quickly, 2 are down in the top of the 4th. Now 'Stevenson's ready. Pulaska is not. Calls time. It's granted by home plate umpire Andrew Joyner. 0-1 pitch in the dirt. And the count is 1-1. And 2-1. And the pitch. That caught the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a bounding ball to second. And that was 3 up and 3 down. And the score at the end of 3.5 remains 4-1. 4 seed Canes Florida Scout in the lead. Now we have our field maintenance staff racing out. They're going to regroom the field within 1 minute, maybe a minute and a half. The field will be in pristine shape, just the way it was to start the game. Specifically helping playing their roles right now, changing the bases, is Donnie Fuller. Raking on the mound is Nikita Tereshev. Raking at home plate is Tom Giordano. Painting and striping the baselines, Jackson Moyer and Shepard Yeager. Raking and racing the infield will be Dalton Beatty and Tucker Garrett. Look at them go, Ralph.
Yep.
This field and 21 more. Maintained beautifully.
Our unsung heroes for sure. They do a fantastic job week in and week out, day in and day out, actually.
Exactly. Folks, are you looking for a great summer job? There are opportunities at Dreams Park with over 600 full and part-time jobs. Have fun and meet people from all over the country and all over the world while earning money. Dreams Park provides a pleasing atmosphere, a variety of departments, flexible scheduling, competitive pay, and overtime opportunities. Internships are also available through our Ambassador and Steward of the Game programs. Visit our website, www.cooperstowndreamspark.com, for more information and to apply online. And restriped. We go to the bottom of the 4th, and it certainly can still be considered anybody's game.
Absolutely.
The difference of only 3 runs can be
one swing of the bat.
Can vanish.
Absolutely, Tim.
YMCA, the big crowd getting into it, and no one has left, Ralph.
No, we still got a packed house here for sure.
There goes to the number 4 Canes Florida Scout taking the field. Left-hander Alex Putt remains on the hill. His battery mate remains Jaden Romano. Field in incredible shape. Grass mowed backwards and forwards to create that illusion. We're going to have the third baseman, Hudson Betancourt, leading off. Betancourt wearing number 9. Putt's first pitch is in there for a called strike, off speed.
He's kept these hitters off balance for sure.
Giving up 2 hits. And has not walked the batter.
That's impressive, Tim.
It is. Betancourt check swing foul, quickly 2 strikes. Here's Putt to Betancourt. Outside. Ooh, that had some oomph to it.
Right up here on top of us.
Yeah. Count holds, 1 ball, 2 strikes. On the South Charlotte Revolution, third baseman Hudson Betancourt. Putt's ready, Betancourt's ready. We're ready. Timeout asked for and granted. Bounding ball to second. Oh, what a play by Bitts. Over to first. Wow. Web jam.
What a diving play.
Diving play.
Yep.
Quickly to her backhanded side on the ground.
Yep.
Up in an instant and rifled the throw to first base. And Betancourt retired on a 4-3 web gem. Wow. Now batting Carson Coleman. Off speed, outside corner. One strike. Fastball outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Putt shakes off a sign, and now he's ready. Strike 3, swinging. Strikeout number 4 for the crafty left-hander Alex Putt. Here is Max Katra. In there for a strike. That was like a Clayton Kershaw curveball. Fastball up high, 1-2. That ball in the dirt, 2-2. Putt pitching to Katra. There's a ball down low. The count is full. Both teams are undefeated. None has tasted a loss this entire tournament. There's a curveball hit to Bitts at second. And she wings that over to first. And that's 2 assists in the inning for Brielle Bitts. And the score at the end of 4. Complete. remains 4-1 in favor of the Canes Florida Scout over the South Charlotte Revolution. Earlier this week, specifically on tournament day 2, opening ceremonies and skills competition, we'd like to remind you about who those winners were. First of all, everyone is a winner who entered the skills competition. We admire all of your participations. Specifically in the Roadrunner, we had a season's best. 12.05 seconds was all it took for Carson Jankovic of Hawks Gold in Michigan. He was able to parade that trophy around the field. The golden arm was won by Franz Bataro from the NorCal CGE Baseball. Around the Horn Plus was also won by Hawks Gold in a time of 21.08. And the King of Squat was won in a swing-off by Luke Martin of the Sykesville Cyclones, Red from the great state of Maryland, winning by a 3-2 score in the swing-off. Congratulations to all. Carter Stevenson remaining on the hill for the South Charlotte Revolution. Ball. Diaz manufactured his own run by striking out, reaching first, stealing second, and scoring on two pass balls to get all around the bases without any help at all from his teammates. A very rare situation. First pitch is fouled off. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Off the outside corner, 2-1. Diaz is 0 for 2. And the count is 3 balls and 1 strike. Curveball rounded foul, and the count is full to the Canes Florida Scout shortstop. Leading off here in the 5th inning, just like he did in the 3rd. There's a fastball, and that hits Diaz. 3-2 pitch got away from Stevenson. That's the 3rd Canes Florida Scout player who's been hit. Here is Jaden Romano. Three have been hit and 3 have walked. And the Canes Florida Scout has 3 hits, so 3s are wild for them. 3 safeties, 3 hits batsmen, and 3 walks. Runner goes. And Diaz continuing to flash the wheels on the base paths. That's his 2nd steal of the night. The count is 1-1 to Romano, who has singled and struck out. Runner in scoring position for Kane's Florida Scout. There's a deep drive to center. Oh my.
Oh my is right. That's deep on the hill up there, way up
Wow,
on the hill.
Romano got all of that. A 2-run bomb to extend the lead from 4-1 to 6-1. Second home run of the night for Kane's Florida Scout. And that ball was tattooed. Straight away center. Very close to 280 to 300 feet. Straight away.
That was. That thing way up on the hill there.
And that's the second hits batsman that's come around immediately to score.
Yes.
So 1/3 of their runs. Here's the left-handed swinging Roman Mirabella. Bounded to short and walked. A nice catch on a line drive. Just an inning to go. There's a ground ball. Gloved by the shortstop. Gets up and throws.
Beautiful play.
That's in time. Wow, that was beautiful.
Yes, it was.
That was Carson Coleman showing the range and the arm. Here is Brielle Bitts. 0 for 2. Thrown out by the right fielder and took a called third strike. Here in the top of the 5th. Deep crouch. There's a deep drive to left.
If that stays fair, no.
Wow, it had the distance,
Yeah.
but foul by about 12 feet. Had a lot of air time. It was hit very high as well. That goes as a long strike. One ball, one strike. We're in the top of the 5th. For Kane's Florida Scout. 6 runs on 4 hits. Alex Putt. Struck out and walked. Retail center, alert, alert.
Yep.
That ruled illegal, Ralph? Or
I think it might have had a crack or something on it. And
who spotted it, the opposition or Andrew?
well, I'm not really sure because the bats were inspected before, so it could have happened during that foul ball right there.
Oh, okay, sure. And we have 1 strike on Putt. Both starting pitchers still in the game. We haven't seen that very often in the tournament play.
No, sure have.
Championship games.
Right.
Two balls, one strike. Pitcher to pitcher, Stevenson to Putt. Outside, 3-1. We're in the top of the fifth. Championship game, tournament number 9. That ball's down low, and Putt has walked for the second time. And Coach Olson will be making a pitching change. Fourth walk of the night for Stevenson, and that was his last pitch. And now it's the coach's son, TJ Olson, coming in from left field. He'll take the mound. On plate umpire Andrew Joyner discussing life with South Charlotte Revolution head coach Greg Olson. Two outs here in the top of the fifth. Alex Putt on first.
We also have a courtesy runner for the pitcher there at first base.
Okay.
Number 9.
Kendry Huerta. Two outs. Alex Putt on first base. Aiden Yulee. He's been up twice and been hit twice. There's a sharp breaking curve on the outside corner. And Olson's first pitch hits pay dirt. There goes Putt. And he'll be in standing. Excuse me. Kendry Huerta. That's his second steal, pinch running.
Yes. He's got wheels. He's quick.
And the ball was errant, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Kendry Huerta dances off second. He's in scoring position. And he will score.
He will. Sure will.
And the throw perfectly into second. And Yulee if Huerta didn't make that steal, the shortstop would have caught that ball.
Right.
Putt's position, Huerta, stealing and scoring. We have a balk called on Olsen.
Yes.
And Yuli awarded second base. Huerta's run was the 7th for Canes Florida Scout, and they now lead 7-1. There's a strike as T.J. Olsen fires it in there on the inside corner. Yuli. And it drifts into the grandstand on the first base side. Quickly, 2 strikes on Bronson Brown, who has homered and grounded to shortstop. There's a deep drive to right, but it's going to stay in the park. And now we have played 4.5. And the lead has now extended to 7-1. 1 run on 2 hits in the inning. Our next segment concerns our alumni. And as all baseball fans know, this past Tuesday was the Major League All-Star Game. And son of a gun, if we didn't have 5 CDP alums not only on the team but starting. For the National League, it was pitcher Paul Skeens on the mound. Pete Crow Armstrong was in center. And Kyle Tucker was in left for the National League. And Jacob Wilson was at shortstop. And Riley Green played outfield. Home runs were also hit by CDP alums Brent Rooker, Pete Alonso, and Kyle Schwarber. So we did some representing even at the Midsummer Classic in Atlanta, Georgia. Congratulations to those alumni and all alumni. Is that Nick Carroll?
It is, isn't he?
Nick Carroll now has 2 of his team's 3 hits. That was a sharp single over the shortstop. Pickoff move.
It's a good start to the inning here.
Yes, they need to get some table setting done.
They do.
Trailing by 6.
Late in the game for sure.
Sharp breaking curve. In there for a strike. Fastball. Alex Putt showing the variety.
Yeah, outside, inside here. Setting them up, see for this pitch.
Runner goes. Bounding ball to second. Under the glove of Bitts. And the South Charlotte Revolution have something going here in the 5th. Carroll and Loomis reaching.
Well, they can score in bunches, that's for sure. So, but you got to have base runners to do that. And here it's a good start to the inning, first and second.
Yes, it is. Discussion on the mound. We have Carroll at second and Loomis at first. Alex Putt will remain on the mound. Here is Nate Christian. Out 3 unassisted in the second inning. Third baseman well in on the grass. Expecting a bunt. Curve in for a strike. Carroll off second, Loomis off first. Alex Putt is ready. Ball off the end of the bat. It's Putt to Christian. Pop up just over our heads. And the count holds at 2 strikes. Bottom of the 5th. Putt steps off, looks to second, doesn't have to throw. That's not a balk. Not mandatory to throw to second. There's a shot to third. It eats up the third baseman. And the bases are loaded.
He was playing in, and that ball got on him in a hurry.
Once again, the definition of the hot corner description. He might have been looking to grab it and touch third and throw it. Might have been trying to do step 2 before he did step 1.
Right, very possible.
That being said, we have 3 South Charlotte Revolution players on board. Nobody out. And it's the catcher, Luke Jansen. Fastball is outside. Luke Jansen looking for something to drive right here. And there's a base hit to center field. 1 run is in. And a perfect throw. Boy, there's some sharp defense. That was Mirabella right to the cutoff man. Jansen knocks in Carroll. The score is now Canes Florida Scout 7, South Charlotte Revolution 2. Pitching change will be made. South Charlotte Revolution with 3 hits. From third base, it is Trey Hulaska. The next batter will be Carter Stevenson, who hit that frozen rope to center field. That was caught by Mirabella.
Tim also running at first base is number 1, Tanner Badowski, for the catcher there as a courtesy runner.
Okay. So we have Loomis at third, Christian at second, and Badowski at first. Here's Carter Stevenson. Alaska's first pitch, a breaking ball. Swinging strike one. 3 men are on. The bases are loaded. Bottom of the 5th. Alaska to Carter Stevenson. There's a bounding ball at shortstop. Goes to second. And over to first. Stevenson beats the wrap. South Charlotte Revolution scores its 3rd run on the play as Jack Loomis scores. South Charlotte Revolution with 2 in and now runners on the corners and still only 1 out. The deficit has been trimmed to 4. Here's a bunt. Safety squeeze. Runner. Stevenson at first. Alaska tries to pick off to first. The count is 1 strike to T.J. Olson. Another throw to first. Stevenson back in. Runner goes. He's caught in a pickle. Run scores. He's back in on time. Wow, some small ball. Did Stevenson hang himself out there just so that could happen?
Yes, so that
he got himself into the pickle.
Right, and then
he accomplished the run. To first. Now the score is 7-4. Still only 1 out.
That's a way to manufacture a run there.
Get an out recorded made the play even look more brilliant.
Right.
2-strike pitch. I thought that was the 3rd strike.
Yep, I did as well. Yeah, he bunted. He bunted the first one and fouled it off.
Yeah, one was bunted.
Right, for a foul ball.
The scoreboard said 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Before the play.
And it's easy to, when you have a lot of action going on like that, it is easy to lose a count, especially if a ball goes to the backstop and all that. And
oh, probably the 2nd strike was the pickle play.
Right, correct.
That's what happened, yeah. The 2nd strike was the pickle. 1st strike was the foul ball.
Right.
On the bunt. Huge play. Needless to say.
It was 1-2 before the
called 3rd strike.
Correct.
Yep. At any rate, Alaska credited with a strikeout. lot of tensions. A lot of pressure to win this game, right, Ralph?
Yeah.
The batter is now Wes Winters. Alaska on the mound. Stevenson at first. And there's a belt to shortstop, and that's Diaz. That was an atom ball. Winters unloaded on it, but it was right to the fleet-footed shortstop. And now we have played 5 complete. South Charlotte with 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th. And the score after 5 is Canes, Florida Scout. Folks, we encourage all of our viewers to follow us on our social media wall. Click on Dreams Park Baseball, hit the post and share button, and tell us of all your memories. We can't wait to hear from you, whether it's via TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or X. Three on top of those totals. 7-4, heading to the 6th. On the hill for the South Charlotte Revolution returns T.J. Olson. And he'll be facing the first baseman, Wells Brandon. Stands still packed, and why wouldn't they be?
Yeah.
We've got a good one.
Exciting ball game here. Coming down to the final 6 outs.
In regulation.
In regulation, yes.
Here is Wells Brandon. From the full windup, T.J. Olson. Pitch off the outside corner. One ball, no strikes. Curveball hits the inside corner. 1-1. Bounding ball to the first baseman. That was Henry Wiley making the play, unassisted. Here is Liam Martin Coulee. Reached on an error and flied to right. Sweeping curveball induces a swinging strike from Coulee. defense straight away. And here's the pitch from Olsen. Fastball up high. Coulee lays off it, and it's a ball and a strike. There's a high pop up to center field.
Nice play by the center fielder there.
Nick Carroll.
2 outs.
Carroll is 2 for 2 and a nice play. 2 outs, nobody on. In the visiting half of the 6th. There's a strike on the inside corner. This is Trey Hulowska. Two pitches driving Hulowska off the plate and curving into the zone. Has the ball in the dirt. 1 and 2. 2 quick outs, nobody on base. We're in the 6th. Championship game. Tournament 9.
Ooh.
Boy, that was close.
It was close.
Fastball, head high.
Good reaction time.
You're not kidding. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Perhaps a curve on the outside corner to follow that pitch.
Yes.
That ball was nowhere near the strike zone. Up high, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the pitcher thought he had it, the catcher thought he had it. Started running off the field, everybody had it but the umpire. Because it was up, Tim.
3 balls, 2 strikes. There's a swing and a miss. And Hulowska goes down swinging. 3 up, 3 down. We have played 5.5. And the score is Canes, Florida Scout 7, South Charlotte Revolution 4. Bringing a team to Cooperstown Dreams Park. Join us for a truly memorable experience. Playing in the prestigious American Youth Baseball Hall of Fame Invitational Tournament at Cooperstown Dreams Park is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for your baseball community. Playing in Cooperstown means playing at Cooperstown Dreams Park. Secure your registration. Book today. Visit www.cooperstowndreamspark.com for more information. We have the shortstop coming in to try to close it for Canes, Florida Scout. It is Lucas Diaz playing the closer role. Leading things off will be Hudson Betancourt.
It looks like they're dropping their 2 EHs.
Got it. Betancourt hit that ball that Brielle Bitts made the fine play on in the 4th inning. Diaz bringing the heat
I'd say he's
from
their
the shortstop position.
Yeah, I'd say he's their closer.
That pitch up high and inside.
Yeah, I caught the umpire there, so in the mask.
Is Andrew okay?
I think he is.
Taking a lot of heat. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wow, we've had some balls high and inside, some quick reflexes. Batter's getting out of the way. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Curveball. Swinging, strike 2. We're in the bottom of the 6th.
Boy, he was way behind that pitch. They're not going to catch this young man.
That ball was in the glove before the swing, yes.
Yes, it was.
Here is Carson Coleman. Diaz took something off, foul tip, quick strike. Coach Olson imploring his shortstop, get on base any way you can. Diaz is ready. Coleman's ready. Curveball. Swinging, strike 2. Wow. Nothing but heat. There are 2 down in the bottom of the 6th.
Young man's bringing it for sure.
Max Catra bounded to first, rolled to second. Off speed, outside corner.
This young man's confident on the mound. There's no question about that.
There's a called strike 2.
Yeah, he check swinged. He went to third base umpired Trevor Kincaid, and they got him because he sure went.
Diaz looks in. Catra calls time. What a thriller of a ball game. 0-2 pitch. Diaz comes in, similar to Edwin Diaz of the New York Mets. Shuts the door. And the players of the game have got to be Jaden Romano, who hit the 2-run homer, and the crafty pitching of Alex Putt, with a mild upset with the 4 seed Canes. For more fantastic 12 and under championship baseball from Cooperstown Dreams Park as we conclude Tournament 9 of the summer of 2025. We would like to thank several people, including Todd Ahern and Eddie Ward from Peerless Technology and Webcasting Technology, Jay Partridge, the Little Majors public address announcer, Tyler Beverland, the official scorekeeper, Adam Sabovic, Audio Statistical Transfer Coordinator, Tanner Wood, who was the Visual Coordinator, to Andrew Oram, Championship Game Production, and webcasting director. To my partner on the color commentation, Ralph Diaz. The graphics were handled by Anna Paltrowitz. Audio, Mason Thalheimer. Behind the cameras, Aslan Bakyusimov, Zach Lehman, Alier Agman, and Evan O'Brien. To Jimmy Rizuka, Baseball Operations and Events Director and Associate Producer. You can enjoy the championship webcasting all summer long from Cooperstown, New York. Let us know via email from the website, www.cooperstowndreamspark.com. This is Tim Killian. Thank you for watching.
Good night and God bless.
Let's turn our attention to the third baseline as Director of Baseball Operations, James Rizuka, presents the 39 runner-up championship trophy to the number 3 seed from North Carolina, Top Summit Revolution. And now, let's turn our attention to the first baseline.